After months of construction, the first smart motorway in the country has opened in the capital last month. To find out why it's so smart and just what's changed, we went on an early morning rush hour ride along with Neil Walker from the New Zealand Transport Agency.
The main thing for us is trying to get the flow right. We can do so much with technology, but we also rely on drivers to actually drive to the system as well. And then we have some messages along the way about how people merge, because that makes quite a big difference. So we're coming up to the State Highway 1-2 merge now, and the most important thing at these merges is getting people to try and drive through it smoothly.
The motorway now has an extra lane for those headed north, longer lasting tar seal, cameras, reduced speed limits when traffic is heavy, and signs to give drivers reminders, including to merge like a zip. It's all run from the Regional Transport Centre in suburban Johnsonville and feeds off data collected from sensors along the 10-kilometre stretch of motorway.
So there's a combination of different types of sensors. We've got loops in the road, we've got radar, and then we also use Bluetooth.
That's right, data from motorists' cell phones help the Transport Agency figure out how long a commute will be. If Bluetooth is activated, it sends an anonymous signal which the system can monitor to see how long it takes to get from point A to B. Mr Walker says it's still early days, but so far the $55 million project is working well. An extra 600 cars an hour are moving out of the city during the peak evening rush hour.
Once you have an incident, there's not a lot you can do, right? So what we do then is really just let motorists know that there's an incident and give them instructions via our VMS signs. So right now we're stopped, and so that'll be because someone's put their brakes on ahead of us somewhere, and it happens around the merge points. Let's give you an example. At this merge here, part of the work that we've done, we put a solid white line down, and believe it or not, that saved us 2 minutes between the way station, which is halfway along State Highway 2, and the Faundon Bridge.
For now, the system is still being monitored and run by people. It'll be at least 6 months before computers take over completely. In the meantime, they're fine-tuning the algorithm and ensuring things will function properly once it's handed over to the machines. Dylan Thompson from the Automobile Association says motorists want to see more technology on the roads, and those in the capital city are especially keen to start seeing the benefits after months of construction.
I think the challenge is going to be that if people can see traffic ahead, they'll start slowing down. If people can't see it, then that becomes a lot harder, because 4 kilometres ahead of you on the road, the traffic is starting to build up, and we want to stop that backflow.
Mr Walker thinks we'll see more and more of this technology rolled out nationwide. He says things started in Wellington because the road network is relatively simple compared to the likes of Auckland, but the stretch of road into and out of the city still sees 90,000 cars a day pass through.
We're at the end of the smart motorway now, so we're going into the terrace tunnel.
But it's only the beginning of using technology to get more capacity out of the existing road network nationwide. For Checkpoint, Kate Pereira Garcia.